What the mother? I'm Boogie.
And I'm Breezy.
How are you? July 1st. Holy shnikes.
Holy shnikes, I'm a mess. That's how I am. I'm
It's
sorry.
summer. It's summer and I'm already broke.
I
I am
know.
already broke.
Why you already broke?
I saw a commercial for DoorDash where like the parents are like, oh my God, I got to feed them every day, all day for the whole summer.
Every day.
And every time I'm out running an errand or doing anything, I'll get the request from my kids. Can you DoorDash me McDonald's? Can you do it? I'm like, no, that shit's
No, it
expensive.
is. It's so convenient, but then you have like the fees if you're not a member, and then you have a tip, and then you have, I'm sure they upcharge everything.
I'm like, what the hell? A burger, fries, and a drink should not be $30. What the hell's going on?
But it's
I was
even
like,
that
holy
if you go,
shit.
but even if you go out, it's that you can't go out to eat for under $30.
No.
There's
And I
like
think
it's
and I think my son's growing again because he's always hungry.
always eating.
He's
Oh,
always eating.
yeah,
He
yeah.
ate out and then he came home and he ate. And then he woke me up this morning and he wanted
And he wanted
chocolate
to
chip
eat again.
pancakes. Chocolate chip pancake. He's like, can you make me chocolate chip pancake? Can I get six? Can I get sausage? Yeah, breakfast sausage. I'm like, what the hell? I
Like a
can't afford
dinner.
it.
No. I know sometimes I get kind of wrapped up in that thought of like, I have to feed these children and myself, but these children multiple times a day to keep them alive and well.
I
That's
mean,
a
I
lot.
know they say that kids grow over the summer more. I don't know
Hmm.
if that's like a legit scientific fact. Don't take my word
Sun,
for it.
sun.
But I feel like it is. I feel like they
Mhm.
do. Like I
Mhm.
feel like my kids eat all damn day.
Right. Well, they're not in school, right? They don't have like that set schedule. And so it's, well, if they're not doing something, they think about food. I think about food all the time. Like right now, I'm thinking that I would really love sweet and sour chicken from Jen's Chinese. Good Lord. Good Lord.
I hear you, but damn, it's like all day.
I know.
What are you making? Oh, you making that? Can we
Mm.
get this? I'm like, sure. I'm like, this isn't a freaking soup kitchen. I'm not here to cook all day for you.
Soup kitchen.
I don't know what the word is, but I'm
Diner.
cooking.
A diner.
Diner, whatever. I'm cooking all day. I even made
Hmm.
quesadillas just like a half an hour ago.
Do you,
Quesadillas.
wait, stop. Do you hear that?
Oh, the thunder?
No. My
Oh.
cat, the assholes.
Oh, because it's been thundering and lightning. You didn't hear it earlier?
No, I was sleeping.
I don't even talk to me, all right?
I know. I'm sorry. I am. All right. I'm just going to let the
Miss
listeners know.
Naps.
What?
Miss Naps.
Yeah, Miss Naps. Naps, not snaps. I am a napper. And I did it again. I set my alarm in my head. It was 6 o'clock, but I set it for 6:30, which was the time we were supposed to be going on. And I woke up. I'm like, oh my God. And as you could see, I am without my microphone. Don't know if this is going to sound good or not, because again, I found the mic stand and I put it with my microphone and said, don't lose it. I live in an apartment, mind you, that I could probably reach either end if I stretch. I don't know where I put it.
You need to
I
put that under your pillow or something.
I am a fucking hot mess.
Look,
Hot
there's
mess.
always that duo, you know, where one is a little hot messish
Yeah.
and the other one is just menopause messish.
Do you
Hot
have that?
flash message.
Do you have that with you and Mike? Like with you and your hubby? Or is one of you more of the like throw
He's
glitter
the
everywhere?
yin yang, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Who's
more of a
what?
hothead and he's more chill.
Okay.
He's
Mhm.
more regimented and I'm more of like, you know,
Right.
a little bit of a maniac. But
A
it
little.
works. It
Okay.
works.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That was
He calms me down a little bit.
like,
But I'm thinking about this whole summer. I'm like, by the end of July, I'm going to be on the corner with a
I
with a
can't.
cup.
I know.
Help me feed my kids.
Yep.
It's
I know
bad.
we over the well I over the past, and that's not a dig to my ex, but I'm just the one that takes care of like, signing the kids up for things, paying for it, not paying for it 100%. We split it, but I'm just saying physically putting the credit card in. That's all me. And we've done like the camps, the season passes, the join this, that, because they need things to do. And by the time all is said and done, I'm just like, holy shit, thousands of dollars between the
I
two of us.
know. Camps are expensive.
I don't even talk. Don't even get me started. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment with camp. Can I take a moment to just put this out there? Okay. So every year for the past, I don't know how long, 5 years, we'll just say, my kids have gone to the summer enrichment program over at the middle school, which wasn't that expensive. It was a couple of hours a day, but it really didn't serve a purpose because I need my younger one in something all day. So I signed him up this year for a camp that's in a park outside. All the kids are going. And then I get an email yesterday with all the things they're going to do during camp this summer. And I'm like, oh, these are great. You have to pay separately for each one. Oh, they're going on a fishing trip. Click here, $46. Oh, they're having inflatable water slides. That's fun. $10 a kid. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go and pick them up today. Mind you, they also have all these special, like McDonald's days, all American burger. He can't eat any of that. Nobody's fault. He has celiac, whatever. But I go to pick him up
Oh,
today.
shit.
I know. I go to pick him up today and I say to the counselor, are there actually kids who don't like get signed up for the inflatable water slide day? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, what do they do? She's like, they sit on the side and watch and play a game. What?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
What? You're going to bring in this huge, gigantic petri dish blow up a slide and not let every kid on that shit? Are you kidding?
Yeah, no, no thanks from that camp. Sorry. I mean,
No.
my kids are no longer camping, like they're no more, part of the camp, but
Yeah.
I've shelled out my fair share of money. And I remember my son used to go to this camp with my daughter. I was working from home. This
Mm-hmm.
was before I started my other career. It would pick them up and drop them off. It was amazing. It was expensive, but it
Right.
was amazing. Every time my son got off that little van, he was missing something.
Mm-hmm.
Whose shirt are you wearing? I don't know. Where's your other flip flop? I don't know. What happened to that cool towel I bought you? I
Right.
don't know.
The $30 thermos. Pfft, I don't know.
Oh, he lost the water bottle, but
Ugh,
I knew where it was that time and it was local. So I ran over and picked it up, thank God,
sure.
but because it wasn't cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter would get off and she was just like the little old lady of the group. And she's like, Ma, he loses everything. I couldn't believe it. It was 4 weeks. He
Yeah.
lost something at least once or twice during the week. Like,
Sure.
so at least like 6 to 8 things.
Right.
But the best was the shirt. Because I was like, whose shirt is that? It wasn't even a camp shirt. It was just a shirt. He said he didn't know. The poor counselor, she was such a sweetheart, but she was like, I don't know what happens to his stuff. I was like, what the hell? It drove me insane
That's great.
all the time.
Sure.
So now, they're home and I'm like, get a job. Leave me alone. Stop eating.
Stop eating.
It's crazy.
I know.
It's
I know.
insane. I don't know.
I went today to go pick up Frankie from camp. And yesterday was the first day. He missed it. Woke up with like that summer cough. I'm like, all right, just stay home today. Drop him off today. He has like 6 counselors, right? In the one group, like just wrangling in all the boys. I'm like, good luck with that. And his counselor signs him in a notebook and he goes, okay, he's number, I don't know, let's just say 5. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Thanks. Have a good day. But I go to pick him up and they're like, what number is he? I said, I don't understand the question. And he's like, what number is he? I'm like, there's a number? He's like, we told you today when you dropped him off what number he was for security. You can't take him home unless you know the number. I'm like, well, no one told me that was an important number.
They
I
just
said,
rattle out a number and that was it.
I had no idea. So I said to the guy, I'm like, you wrote his name down in the book with the number. He's like, no, I know the number, but you need to tell me the number. I'm like, 4? I was wrong. So I'm like, 8? Wrong
So
again.
did you get somebody else's kid?
Exactly. They wouldn't let me take him home though. And which I didn't fight because you know what? Good. Have security in place. But I'm thinking the fact that my kid is like, Mom, I'm so hot. Can we go get ices? I think that proves that he's my kid. right? So now I
I
had
mean,
to
I've
go.
said that before. I'm like, no one's taking my kids because
No
they'll be
one's
coming back within an hour.
exactly.
They're like, these kids are too expensive.
But then we had to walk across the campus, in fucking heat, to some trailer that says EpiPens. I'm like, where are you taking me? And we walk in and it's all air conditioned. And the counselor's like, she doesn't know the number. I'm like, first of all, nobody explained the system to me. I'm new. This is our day one. And she's like, you signed something. I'm like, you gave me 24 forms to sign. You think I read what I signed? Obviously not. Obviously. So I had
What do
to
they
give.
make you show ID?
Yeah. Show ID, and then they pull up your thing on the computer. But again, I'm like, it's not like my kid is 2, he's 10. He could tell you this is not my mom, or it is. But whatever, it's fine. Again, security, all good. But now I know.
Remember the number.
Well, I'm gonna have to put it in my phone because I can't remember shit from 1 minute to the next. You think telling me a number at 9 o'clock, come 3:30, I'm gonna remember that number? It's not happening.
You need to take like ginkgo biloba or
I
something.
need something. Ginkgo biloba something
You
because
know, like, then isn't ginkgo biloba supposed to be for like memory?
yes. Why does that sound so funny though? Ginkgo biloba.
It's a stupid name.
It is a stupid name.
It's like when they named, like, a certain name, like, let's name it ginkgo biloba.
It's bizarre.
It's like some of those medicines.
Oh Jesus, I know.
And then they're like, you don't remember anything? Here's a little bit of, I don't know shit. Call it I don't know shit. Side effects are diarrhea, vomiting, loss of
They
limbs.
all have. I think they all have to say that list of side effects just to cover everything. Do you know what I'm taking now? Do you know what I'm taking? I'll share. Pumpkin seed oil capsules. Have I shared this?
What is that for? What does it do?
Hair growth, because evidently I value the loss of my hair over the loss of my memory, and I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do
I
something.
can't remember shit, but I got a nice shit hair here.
I'm like, all right, I'm losing my memory. Kind of concerning. Let's not go with ginkgo biloba. Let's go with pumpkin seed oil for the shedding. So I'm taking that. Do you know what
I
else
know how
I'm
it is because my hair is very thin.
Yeah, it's awful. And do you know what else I'm taking? Because I saw it on Facebook, so therefore it must be good. Do you ever see
Must be
these
true.
ads for Primal Queen?
No.
No. Do you know what it is? It's pulverized beef organs. Stop right now. I'm not kidding you. They put them in a capsule because evidently it's good for our female bodies. One night I thought that was a good idea. So
What is
I
it supposed
ordered
to
it.
do?
Everything. It's supposed to help with weight loss. It's supposed to help with mental clarity. It's not helping jack shit because I couldn't remember a number to get my
How
kids.
long have you been taking it for?
Only 2 weeks. And granted, I think I've taken it every
What do
other
they
day.
say? You need 30 days.
Only 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days.
Because the other thing is I forget to take it.
Oh my God. But we're a society where we're like, this is not working
Right.
now. I want it done now.
Yeah, I want
No?
immediate gratification.
No, I get a lot of ads for a thing called Bioma.
What is that?
It's supposed to be for menopause.
Oh.
I told somebody that I had menopause, and next thing you know, I'm getting flooded. It's like they're reading my minds.
They're listening. They're
Yeah.
listening. Yes.
That, and along with AARP.
Are you old enough for AARP? Are
Yes.
you?
As soon as you hit 50,
Oh,
they mail it to you.
are you taking
And
advantage?
no, I haven't, because I don't want to.
Maybe you can get
You know
one.
what else I got? I got a thing for like plots for like cemeteries.
Should we get a Boogie and Breezy one?
I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It's like, oh, now is when you should be thinking about,
Sure.
the afterlife.
The afterlife.
Dearly beloved, loved, we are gathered here today. I'm like,
She, she overdosed on her ginkgo biloba.
yeah. So it's that AARP, menopause, and my impending death.
Sure. Well, you could get discounted movies.
Yeah, with AARP.
I'm pretty sure. Like discounted movie, discounted hotels.
I thought
I
that
think
was like when you're a senior citizen.
Oh, maybe that's it. I think senior citizens and like toddlers are in the same price range for things.
What does senior citizen start at? What age?
Is that 55? It's 55. Isn't that
It's fucking
crazy?
55. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
No, because
You
my
want me
guy,
to start crying?
Rob is a senior citizen and my ex is like like a super senior citizen.
Do not say that to him. So wait, it starts at 55. Are you for
55.
real? Fuck,
55.
I only have 2 years.
That's crazy.
Shit. It's my birthday month, so I have 2 years and
When
29,
is wait, wait, wait.
27 days.
Oh, I won't.
Shit.
I won't ask you your actual birthday in here because you don't want to give out personal information for the crazy people that will steal your identity.
Okay. You don't want to steal my identity. I got too much shit going on. Don't do it. There's plenty of people, other
Do
people. And
it.
like if you can't be yourself, do
Right.
not be me.
Don't say that. You're a wonderful human being, Boogie.
Yeah, but I got a lot of shit going on and I don't need another me running around. One
Nobody
boogie is
needs that.
enough.
One Boogie is enough for everybody.
You know? Yeah. Oh my God, 50. Now I'm really depressed. I thought
No,
it was 60.
I don't. All right. As we're speaking, I'm going to Google. I'm pretty sure. Hold on one second. Just hold, please. At what age are you considered a senior citizen? In the United States, the general consensus is that a person. Oh, wait a minute. It says 65, but that's not right.
Yes.
No, because it
I
says
have time.
no, no, no. Hold on. It says, however, some businesses and organizations may offer senior discounts starting at the age of 55. So here's a perfect example.
Um,
Do you know what my ex gets right now? Which I'm like, well, that's some freaking nice shit that I no longer could benefit from. He gets a free beach pass.
what? I get a free
Yes.
beach pass?
He gets it. Well, he gets it because he's over 60. He gets a free beach pass because evidently he's too old to afford a beach pass, which is
Oh.
bullshit.
Oh, okay. But
Right?
I like 65. Senior
I
citizen sounds
ask.
better than
Yeah.
55.
Yeah, that's true.
Get off my lawn, you little whippersnapper. I'm not there yet.
No.
I'm still, I'm still cool, relatively cool. I mean,
Yeah, but you're gonna
my
be cool
kids I'm
even as
not,
a
but
senior. No, you are. You'll
uh,
be cool as a senior citizen too.
but it's funny. I was thinking about that, like my cool factor. Like my kids have no idea how fucking cool I was. There was no evidence of all the crazy
I was
shit.
gonna say we didn't have Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook,
No.
TikTok. None of that
I
existed.
died
So
like 15 times in my 20s.
right. Right. And there's no you. There's nothing. There's nothing recorded to show. Like, look what I did, which I think is kind of a good thing too, though.
Oh, it was a good thing because I would have gotten in a lot of trouble, but yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
But so
I'm.
wanted to ask because I didn't get a chance to. How did it go? You met the mom.
I did. You know, did you ever meet someone that you're like, you're just pure sunshine and joy in human form? That was this woman.
Oh, I
My
thought that
God.
was me, but okay.
Well, I mean, yes, that's you too. But yeah, I met my guy's mom for the first time because she lives out of state. And I spent way too much time on the details of what am I going to wear? How am I going to do my hair? Is she going to like my manicure? I'm not kidding. I was stressing. Don't look at
She
me
didn't
like
like
that.
the
I
manicure.
know. Well, I don't know. So I'm driving the like 3 hours. I don't know what this is me driving the hand movements.
You drive
Three.
like this?
I drive like this, two hands, da, 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 and I'm
10
driving
and 2. 10 and
into
2.
and I'm driving into Jersey, and I decided that I was going to wear a cute summer linen dress. Well, what happens to linen when you're sitting with the seatbelt? It wrinkles like immediately, right? So
Yeah.
now I'm in a panic that I look like a wrinkled mess. So I'm at a light and I start Googling dry cleaners that are near the diner where we're meeting for lunch. Okay. I don't know what I'm
What do you
thinking.
think this dry cleaner is going to do? Take your clothes off and like steam it for you?
I went into a dry cleaner.
You said,
Like,
"Can I go into your little room with the little curtain and
that's
take off my
basically
clothes?"
That's basically what I said. I walked in. I'm not kidding. I walked in. It was like 15 minutes till they were about to close, and there was a girl behind the counter. She seemed lovely. I said, I know this is going to be an odd request. Could I go into the little alteration room that you have? Could I take off my dress, Do you mind pressing it? Of course I'll pay, right? It's a serve. I'll pay. Do you know what she says to me? I don't know how to do that. And I looked at her and I said, but you work in a dry cleaner where one of the services is to press clothes. And
But
then
was
she,
she just a behind the counter girl? Maybe she's
yes,
just the girl that just gives the clothes. She doesn't take care of them.
I know, but I kind of feel like everyone there should know how to use like a steam machine or an iron, right?
Mm.
Like at the very, or hook me, give me the ironing board, turn around so you don't see my titas, let me iron this shit and be on my way. None of that was offered though. So I was like, oh, she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, me too. And I got in my car and I got to the diner first, which was lovely. And I'm sitting there like freaking shredding napkins because I'm an anxious mess. And then he texts me, we're in the parking lot. I'm like, oh my God. I get up from the table like I'm the welcoming committee. I don't waiting for them at the door. And then they walked in and we hugged, and I got a very nice hug from this one. She was lovely. And his stepdad, lovely. They were great. I have nothing like too crazy to share about that. Then we went to his
Glad it went
gig.
well.
It went great. And then he had a gig that night because he's a drummer. And I called the restaurant up ahead of time to ask if I could bring a cake in for his birthday. And they said yes. And I went to walk up on stage with the cake. All the candles blew out from the wind that came in from, except for one. And I'm like, ugh. The guitarist almost knocked me over because he didn't see me coming up. It was great, but it was a lovely weekend.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, that's always nerve-wracking meeting the parents.
Oh my gosh, it really was.
I've met some boyfriends' parents. Woo-wee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Where I was like, this is not gonna last. Not gonna last.
Uh-huh. Well, you're a lover.
Or you really like them and you don't really care for the guy as much, and you're like, shit, man, I like
Right.
these people and I don't want to hang out with their son anymore. Maybe I can
Yeah,
still hang out with them.
I know. Or you become close. Do you ever have the situation where you become close with like a sibling
Yeah.
of the guy you're dating, and then that ends, and that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It happens. I mean, I remember there was one guy in college I dated, and he was Irish, and his father was from Ireland.
Mm,
And it was around summertime. I tan. I'm Puerto
yeah.
Rican Italian. I tan. And he's like, oh, you're a little dark, huh? I was like, and then he asked me what I was. And I
Oh.
told him, and he goes, oh, they're mixing the breeds, eh? Yeah. I was
Oh.
like, this is not going to last. It was nice knowing you, sir. Have a good day. Top of the morning to you. I'm out of here. Top of the morning. I'll see you later. Good luck
Oh.
to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're mixing those breeds now, are they?
I
That's
mean, look, when I'm
crazy.
growing up back in the, 70s and 80s,
Mm,
being two different nationalities was rare. I mean, it's not as much anymore.
sure.
Most of the people I used to meet were Italian, African American, Spanish, but the same,
Hmm.
if they weren't the same Spanish, they were just, they were Spanish,
Right.
Chinese, Indian. Like it wasn't. Now you like meet people. You're like, oh, what's your background? Oh, I'm Indian, Chinese, Irish, or Indian and Asian and some, Pakistani. You're like, what? Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
you never got that back then.
No, no.
I
Do
mean,
I
I'm
look?
sure,
Do I
what?
look? I don't look Italian.
No,
No, but his
people
mom.
don't tell people tell me I don't look Italian.
No, you have like an
I
Italian,
get
like the olive.
I get Middle Eastern a lot.
I could see that too. Yeah, yeah. You have
I've
like
gotten
a
Greek,
very nice ethnic.
Turkish,
Yep,
I've gotten Lebanese,
Lebanese. Because you're
Iranian.
exotic. You're exotic.
Mm, mm.
Well, they right away, besides my last name being Italian, kind of knew I was Italian because of the way I talk. My hands are always going. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, yeah, I am a very handsy person when I speak.
It depends on what situation I'm in. Like if I'm telling a story, then my
Right.
hands are like, yeah. So I made a phone call because who does this anymore? And then
Right.
I was like this, and then I was typing,
I was
and then
rolling down the window of the
they were
car.
eating. Like if I'm playing charades,
Right.
they're like, just tell the story. What the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
but
I got my first, I'm sorry, I'm switching pages for a moment. I got my first mosquito bite of the season, and it's like right on the inside of my foot, and
oh,
it's
I already have
driving me.
two. You got the bug bite thing?
What's the bug bite thing?
It's I would have to run upstairs and get it,
I
but I'll show it to you. It's this looks like a syringe, but it's not. But you put it over the mosquito bite, and then you
Yes.
go wick, 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 and it's supposed to
Mhm.
suck out the itchy.
But does it do
It
whoop, whoop,
helps.
whoop? It does.
Yeah, it makes
Okay.
that sound. It goes whoop whoop whoop
Oh,
because it's like sucking out the venom, I guess.
yeah. Well, I need something because I am clawing at my foot, and I know you're not supposed to itch it, but I can't. It's
Oh, I get
driving me
eaten
crazy.
alive. It's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. It's
I was
that
at a party
Middle
once in
Eastern
someone's
blood of
backyard.
yours.
Huh?
It's that Middle Eastern blood of yours.
Yeah, I was at the barbecue once, and someone was like, "Oh, they were giving out those, they look like hair ties, but they're for mosquito repellent.
Oh,
They're
okay.
plastic."
Where?
I
Yeah.
had one on one wrist, the other. I had them on my ankles. I was
Uh-huh.
rubbing it all over my body. I still got eaten.
Yeah.
I was like, I even have a citronella plant that I sit next
Oh,
to in my backyard, and I hate that smell.
smell is awful.
I like roll around in it, and they always find like this weird spot.
Hmm.
I'm like, why are you biting me there?
Mm.
Like in the inside of my foot, inside of my thigh, like right below my ass cheek. I'm like, how'd you get over there?
I know. I've had them on my ass cheek, and that's the worst because then you start to itch, right? And then you're like scratching at the ass, and it's
No one wants
awful.
to see you scratching your ass.
No one wants to see me doing that. See,
I don't know. I just hope like we could survive this summer, man, because one kid wants to go to the beach, the other one didn't want to. The one kid wants to go to the mall. One kid wants me to drop him off at his girlfriend's house. I'm like,
you're Uber.
I don't know how I'm going to survive.
You're Uber. That's what it is. You just have to have them start paying you to make it feel like, I don't know,
I should probably do this. Can I do this as a part-time job?
Ubering.
I might look into it. Maybe
Don't
call
do
me
that.
a mover, a mom.
Uber.
I only drive around kids, so I'll drive
Okay.
your kids around.
Okay,
You could
good.
do that.
Yeah. Why don't you start that? A Uber.
You have to be no, you can't be in a car seat or a booster seat. So what age? What age is?
I would say, well, they have this whole like Uber for teens, and supposedly it's a whole other level of background checking people. I don't know, man. I don't know that I'd feel safe calling an Uber for my daughter and being like, okay, get into the back of a car of a man you've never met. Just do the opposite of everything we've ever taught you in life. And
I
it's
mean, look, I've
safe.
been fingerprinted already. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
clean.
No, but
But
it's safe because I'm paying you to pick up my kid. That means you're not going to hurt her. No, thank
no,
you.
no, no. You get a picture of the person, and then they do their background check.
Again.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it would only be for moms then.
Right.
Would you
Because
feel safer
moms
if
are
just a
safe.
woman? Well, some aren't.
I know. I know. That's my point.
It
Like,
can't be. It can't be. You can't be in a booster seat. So you have to be a certain age where you have a phone,
right.
and they have to put their seatbelt on. And all right, I'll drop you off at your friend's house,
Sure.
and maybe charge you a couple of bucks.
Uh, yeah, you are. This isn't a free freaking service.
I know, but I'm just saying. I get what you're saying, though. Hey, just go in the car with a stranger. You'll be fine.
No. It's crazy. That
I
is
know, but like last night, my son's like, "Can you pick me up at 11?" And I'm like, "I'm in my pajamas. I'm on the
Mm,
couch. I'm watching a
mm,
show, and then I got to
mm.
go get him."
Yeah.
And then I'm in front of the house like a stalker. And then I text him, I'm here, and I'm waiting, and
Right.
I'm waiting.
Hmm.
Then I call him. He's like, "Oh, I'm just saying goodbye." I'm like, "You knew I was going to be here. You
Right.
fucking say goodbye earlier." Say,
Irish goodbye. Just do
yeah,
the
like,
Irish goodbye.
let's
That's it.
go. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then now it's the thing. I don't know if your kids might be a little too young, but if you go to the beach with them, you can't sit next to them.
Oh, you told me this last time that you
Yeah.
sat like you go together but don't sit near each other. I mean,
So
sure.
I can't sit next to you. You want me to pick you up at
Mm-hmm.
11 o'clock. You want me to make you breakfast. You want me to DoorDash you food.
Mm-hmm.
I work for you? Am I your personal assistant now? Is this what it's become? Like, I always think about like motherhood and like reality. Like,
Yeah.
is this not real? This is not really what I expected out of motherhood.
No.
I wasn't expecting to glide along the kitchen making brownies and singing and
Mhm.
have birds come in through my window and chirp with me. But I also didn't expect to be a personal assistant to
Hmm.
a bunch of freaking teenagers who wake up at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon and ask me to make them pancakes. The fuck?
The fuck, as the kids say. You
I
know
don't
that?
know.
They dropped the what? Did you
Hmm?
know that? They
What?
dropped the what? In what the fuck? Do you know that the kids these days that are cool, they've dropped the word what and they just go, the fuck? I'm not kidding. It's a
That
thing.
sounds like some skibbity toilet bullshit to me.
Skibbity toilet bullshit. I know. I know. Oh, speaking of like, and I know we're kind of getting to the end of our time here, but I went to a local Dunkin' Donuts to where we lived the other day with my daughter, and she saw that there were like human beings that looked around her age. So God forbid she gets out of the car because we're not doing that. Like, you could go in and get my shit because there are people that look my age and I'm not getting out of the car because I mean, I don't mean to mock. It's part of her social anxiety. So she just slouches down in the seat, like can't be seen. And I go in there and there's like, I don't know, 15 of these kids. And there's a group of girls that look like they're probably ninth, 10th graders, right? They're actually not dressed inappropriately. It was like 1,000 degrees out. So they had on little shorts and a tank top. Fine. There are these boys in the parking lot that were probably like 14, 15 years old acting like they're going to be serial when they get older, like screaming out, comments, acting like no one's like they've been raised by complete and total criminals.
Wolves?
Not even wolves. I think they would have had better manners. Like they have been raised by people from America's Most Wanted. And I'm just like, what the actual fuck is happening? So I get my stuff and I see these girls and they're looking very uneasy and they're looking out into the parking lot. So I just went over to them and I'm like, listen. And they all look at me. I'm like, I don't mean to be the parent that's like getting in on your business. You don't know me. I'm like, but are those kids bothering you? And one of them was like, we don't really know them, but kind of. And I said, okay, before you leave, if you don't feel safe, you call a parent or you tell these people behind the counter, hey, they're giving us a hard time. Because I'm not kidding. I was like concerned for them, these little asshole kids. They weren't just being like boys will be boys. They were being like really like concerning. And then here I am, right? I think because I'm an adult and a parent that I have this like superpower and I step outside of Dunkin' Donuts and I just stare them down.
Ooh.
Oh, I looked really intimidating in my Christmas pajama pants, mind you. Okay. I'm going to paint a picture real quick. Christmas pajama pants, Snoopy t-shirt, and flip-flops. Now I'm thinking Riley stayed in the car, not because of the kids, because she was embarrassed by me. That could be it.
I mean, that's like an intimidating outfit, man.
I mean, right? It's
That's
June.
gangster. I would
That's
be like, I'm scared of that girl.
That's what I'm saying. It's late June and I'm wearing flannel pajama pants that are for Christmas. They're probably like, she's unstable. But I just look them up and down like, what the? Go read a book. Go read a book or
Did
do
they
something.
drive off? Did they ride off or?
No, they were just like, screaming in the parking lot, "Wah!" Like animals, like total animals. And I felt like, I don't know, like I was saving all of the girls in our neighborhood by staring them down in my very
Wow.
intimidating Snoopy pajamas.
You were such a good citizen.
I thought so.
I
I thought so.
had an encounter similar to that, but I went out and said, "What the fuck are you guys doing over here? Get the hell out of here!" And they rode off.
Oh, yeah, I didn't.
And
In
my
part,
daughter was in the car, like, "Oh my
yeah,
god, mom, what the hell was that all about?"
yeah.
But they left because I said, "What the fuck?" I was like, I got like crazy lady because they were kind of doing the same thing, catcalling
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
like swerving in and out of like people that the girls that were walking.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
My little mama bear came out like,
Oh,
ah.
oh, just yeah.
I
I
turn into a
want.
whole other person when anything affects kids or
Yeah.
my kids.
Hmm.
I shoved a man because he was drunk in the street in Nashville. And he
Mhm.
leaned on my son, and I grabbed him by his shirt. I said, "Get the fuck off my son!" And my son was like, my husband and my daughter are like a block or two ahead of us. And my husband
Right.
was like, "What happened?" And my son's like, "Mommy just tossed some guy." I don't even know where the strength came from either, because he wasn't a small man.
It's that mom strength.
Yeah. And his
Yeah.
friend was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." I was like, I go, "It's 4 PM. What's going on?" Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man.
that's
On
wonderful.
that, you see, on that note,
I was just to say, on that note,
rah,
bum, bum,
don't mess with my kids.
don't rush. Don't rush. I will put on my Christmas jammies in July and kick your ass. That's it. Don't make me do it.
It wasn't Snoopy, it was Snoop Dogg, baby. Oh my God, you so gangster.
I am gangsta. I
Oh
am.
man.
I actually showed up to volleyball a few weeks ago wearing Christmas pajama pants, and my team was just like, what is happening? And I'm like, yeah, I live in an apartment that doesn't have a washer and dryer, so I literally have nothing to wear right now except this.
Oh my God.
That's okay. One day I'll have appliances again. I could dream. A girl could dream.
She's living the dream with her washer and dryer. Oh
Ah,
man.
on that note, my dear. All
Yes.
right.
Everyone enjoy your 4th of July if you celebrate.
Yes. Yeah. If you celebrate.
Well, there might be some Canadians here. Today's Canadian Day, Canada Day or
Oh,
something. Yeah.
Canada Day.
Canada, what's up?
Oh, Canada. All right. I'm sorry. All right. Until next week.
Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Be good.
Bye.
Bye.